Hey, we are live. Hello, and on the I was going to say Happy New Year. It's not quite yet, so it's the eve. It's New Year's Eve.
It is New Year's.
So we are just preparing for that. But we've also, I don't know what you've done.
I haven't done anything, but I think the connection is loose on the
So Kelly's just
screen.
knocked this thing out, so I can't see us now. Yeah. So what was I going to say?
Oh.
So you threw me then. Right. Yeah. So it's New Year's Eve. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's good. We hope we can entertain you for a moment. I'm going to move these out of the way.
Yes.
Kelly's
Mark's
fidgeting with stuff.
I'm trying to move things out of the way so that we can actually have space. Mark wants everything on the table. I just want to move everything.
This should all be done before we start the live. Anyway, there we go.
I don't know why you didn't do it.
No. Anyway, hope everybody's well. We'll start again. Happy New Year Eve. Hope everybody is good. What are you guys up to? If you are joining us, thank you for joining us. We are going to do a little live taste test as well, actually.
We are.
Show us what we're going to be trying.
So we have got some things from Meat Liquor, and they've even put a little Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
So we've never tried Meat Liquor before. We don't know. It's like, Sincott, how are you? Happy New Year. Kirsty, how are you doing? Happy New Year.
Well, Mark's never tried Meat Liquor.
I've never tried Meat Liquor before. How are you guys? Are you seeing it? Thank you for joining us for our little intro into the new year. How have you guys been? Are you all ready? Are you staying at home? Are you guys going to pop out? What you guys up to? Let us know.
Yes, my family are actually going out. They are going to a party.
Freon, hey, how are you? Happy New Year to you too. Although we are sorry to hear the Hogmanay has been suspended this time round. So we're dishing out the burgers. But have you been and how are you doing? Good to see you. Nice to see you there. Right. So we are going to be trying Meat Liquor, something I've never tried before. Kelly has already, so we're going to do a review.
I have, but it was many years ago.
Oh, sorry, Freon. I know. I was going to say I knew it had been but we hope we can keep you entertained.
Yeah.
For a little bit up to then, anyway. It's because the weather. Is it snowing where you are? Oh, it's got NF and NX9 written on it. I don't know what that means.
Well, one is chicken nuggets,
okay.
But they're not real chicken nuggets.
Ah.
And the other one is fries.
So, guys, let us know what you're doing this year. Sam, Happy New Year. How are you?
Sam, I hope you're well.
Good to see you. Right, no, sorry, I'm looking down there because that's where I have to look at the laptop because Kelly's not the.
No, all you have to do is pop the thing back in.
I don't know. It's going to see this TV, right? It frizzles. It zaps.
Yeah, the monitor does.
So I don't know what's going to happen here. So let's hope that works. I don't think it's going to work. Freon said, I won't be able to celebrate Great New Year, but do you get my usual order for me, Auntie Kelly and Uncle Mark? What is your usual order?
I don't know what your usual order is.
What would you normally order, Freon? Tell us. So like I said, this is Meat Liquor. Meat Liquor. Never had it before. You have.
I have had Meat Liquor. I'm just looking to open the box because this is pretty new to me.
Handy little boxes. So tell everybody what Meat Liquor is.
So it's a burger joint. And they specialize in meat. They do a lot of smash burgers and stuff like that. And I had ordered my colleagues this the other day and I didn't get to partake. So do you know what? Today I get to partake.
So we've got the
Nashville fries.
Excuse me.
These are the Nashville fries. Look at the seasoning on that.
Freon, we will share the meat. Grab a chip, Freon. Grab a fry.
Yeah,
grab a fry. So this is the fries. Is this a national chain?
They are a chain. They do have a few places. Yeah. I got barbecue wings.
He's grabbed the fry. Right, you got barbecue wings. Let's have a little look.
I'm loving these boxes, but they're just a bit difficult to open.
Grab a wing, Freon.
Those look amazing, I have to say.
There you go. Look, actually, very sticky.
Yes.
I was going to say,
just how we like them.
It's not focusing in very well. I'll let it focus in. Hot out water. Hey, Liam, how are you? How are you doing? So we're just trying Meat Liquor, Liam. How are you doing? But I'm going to show you there is vegetarian stuff here as well. So I've got fries as well. Don't get it on your jumper, Kelly. Hey, Leo.
Right?
Well, we haven't gone for Christmas stuff this year. Well, I haven't got a New Year's t-shirt, actually. So we'll be trying this as well. Kirsty said, Sam, wishing you a happy and peaceful New Year, Sam. Yes, and to you guys
to you
all. We hope you have a wonderful New Year. Do let us know what you guys are up to.
Yeah.
What's this?
Now, this is like non-meat based chicken nuggets.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Hey, you took it away from me. Sorry, I was really hungry. Go on, grab one then, Freon. There you go. They do look quite nice, actually.
Yeah.
Unusual. So these are meat-free. Right,
Yes.
and also we've got 2 burgers. I've got one called the Temper Tantrum, and you've got...
Bacon cheese. Bacon cheese with no gherkins.
All right, here we go. So what do we try first? Do you want to try one of these first?
Oh.
Right, so these are the
These are the plant-based chicken nuggets. Okay. These are really good.
That's really good. Nice
good.
seasoning. You can see there as well.
Now, this is garlic ranch. Well, no, this is blue cheese.
Is that blue cheese? Right, let me try it.
Oh, that is blue cheese. I almost dipped my nugget in that.
Oh, wow, that is strong. That's good.
That's hideous.
Okay, I definitely recommend these nuggets from Meat Liquor. And these are these vegan or vegetarian?
Vegan, I believe.
Oh, there you go. So vegan, that's good.
Yeah.
Right, what one's yours?
This one is barbecue sauce.
Can I try a bit of that?
Yeah.
So this is with the barbecue sauce. Sam said, Freon said it was nice, but you like the fried taste.
Maybe this is some barbecue sauce.
I'm not sure. That tastes like hoisin. I probably do a wings.
I'm not hoisin. No, it's not hoisin sauce.
Okay, that is good. Definitely recommend that, guys, from the Meat Liquor. Sorry, I'm talking my mouth full. Sam said, talking about sticky, I made a Christmas pudding cheesecake, which was delicious.
Wow.
Sam, how did you make that? Did you actually make your own Christmas pudding and then put it in the cheesecake, or did you make it like it was a cheesecake? Well, like I said, add the ingredients of a Christmas pudding in, if that makes sense, and then made it into a cheesecake. Tell us how you did that, because that sounds incredible. I love your quirky. I saw in M&S were doing a sticky toffee pudding trifle.
Yeah, they were. Yeah.
And I thought of you because I thought that's the kind of idea that Sam would come up with, something really creative.
Right.
Let's try the fries.
Chips. The Nashville fries.
These fries are really good. They're really quite spicy. You can see the spice on them.
They're very well seasoned.
They're really well seasoned. As you said, we stayed at a lovely hotel in the Borders over Christmas. Oh, wonderful.
Oh, nice.
The breakfast buffet was so good. I'm still full of breakfast food. Oh, wow. Kirsty, what did you have? Let us know. What kind of things did they do? Was it cooked breakfast? Was the buffet a range of other stuff as well?
Continental breakfast or whatever. I'm always up for a buffet breakfast.
Do you know what? That is my favourite meal of the day.
These fries are really nice.
They are. Dip them in this. It's really good. Blue cheese.
I ordered that blue cheese for you. Don't make me regret it.
Marco Pierre White puts butter on his chips to give them. I've never tried it, but he goes, just put some butter on chips.
No.
He said it's something else. So, what are you guys having? Are you guys eating anything today? Takeaway? Let us know. This is ours. But I'm really loving these fries.
They're very, very nice. Okay, let me try one of my chicken wings.
How are we all doing, says Freon and Liam. Also share the next chips with me. I'm hungry. Here you go. Right, go on. Have one of your wings.
Yeah. The flavour is sticky. It's not too do you know what I mean? It's not overly done. It's not overly sauced. This is a really good chicken wing, but it's not fried. I mean, you know, it's not got breading on it and stuff like that.
I've got to say, these wings are really good. I'm really impressed, actually, with Meat Liquor. When I saw the name, I thought I'm not going to be able to eat anything from them.
Mark let me do the ordering. But I still think he should have got hot dog.
I do want a hot dog. I'm not a big fan.
But you said that when we went to Mel's Diner, and you really enjoyed that.
The hot dog was good at Mel's Diner, I will have to say, but I did prefer a burger. But I
Mm.
did enjoy the Mel's Diner thing.
Mm. This is a good chicken wing.
And these are good nuggets, especially with this blue sauce. Okay. Sorry, I'm neglecting the comments. Sam said for her Christmas pudding cheesecake, I just added some chunks of Christmas pudding to my cheesecake mix.
Right.
After being in the fridge overnight, the flavour was absorbed by all the cream. It was yummy.
I bet.
I bet it was. Did you get the chunks of the Christmas pudding in there as well? I think that would be lovely as well, getting those sort of big, sort of chunky bits of Christmas pudding in there as well.
Bits of, yeah, sort of like cake-like.
Or did you blend it in so it's just all in the smooth mix? Let us know. I was going to say, I think that would be nice if you had it quite chunky. So you have bits of currant, bits of raisin, bits of sultana, bits of cherry.
Do you want to try your burger?
Yeah, let's do a burger. Okay.
So Mark's going to try his burger.
Let me just quickly catch that. Oh, Liam had pizza. What pizza did you have, Liam?
You know what? After I'd ordered this, pizza popped up on my thing, and I was like, oh, maybe we should have ordered pizza, but I really like what we got.
Oh, Freon said, hi, cousin Sam. Missed you on Tuesday. We did. We always miss you. Uncle Mark and Auntie Kelly, I'm so glad my cousin Sam is here. We are all glad Sam is here. And Kirsty, and Liam, and St. Cop.
I'm glad you're all joining us, to be quite honest. It's such, do you know what I mean? Because you guys could be doing anything, but you're here with us.
I'm really glad you are, even though I had a mouthful of thing. I'm going to step for the USA New Year too tonight because I lived in the US. Said Freya. Oh, of course, you're going to wait up for that. Well, I suppose New York will be the first one, won't it? Guess that's on the East Coast. Kirsty said, Christmas pudding cheesecake sounds lush. It does. Do you know what you could have done? And you may have done this already because I know how inventive you are. You could have put bits of Christmas pudding in the actual base. I don't know if that would have worked, but that would have been quite nice because the biscuit base didn't have that in there. Freya said, hi, Auntie Kirsty. Didn't see you in the chat. Good to see you. Sam said, yes, they were bite-sized chunks and a few smaller after mixing. Yeah, that's the beauty of it, getting those little chunks. Oh, my God, look, I've eaten all of those. They were really good. All right, let's try these burgers. Liam said, veggie barbecue from the local business. Do you know what? The local pizza place that I used to love, and I don't order it anymore. I don't think it's there anymore. We had a local pizzeria, which did really good pizza.
Oh, your seafood pizza.
Yeah, love that.
Still exists. I just don't order from it. But
I thought it's finished.
But you don't like just ordering your one pizza. I don't like it, that place.
Oh, I do. Let's tell me about local. I get bored of all the chain ones.
No, but you can eat from there if you want.
Where are I? Sam said,
it is a chain restaurant where you order from.
I did watch the live later. I totally overdid it at Christmas and been in so much pain. Oh, Sam, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope you're feeling a bit better now. I know there's that exertion. Did Zachary have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
And your kids as well. Did they really enjoy it? I hope so. Liam said, oh man, I love Squid Games. We will talk about Squid Games in a bit, but not too much because you haven't watched it yet. I've only seen one episode and I did like the first episode was quite slow, but I did like it. Oh, Stranger Things. That was a Christmas present, look. I love Stranger Things too. I am really looking forward to the last series, which will be season 4. Also, can we do a New Year's countdown on the channel for New Year? I don't know if we'll be on that long, but because that's not for another 4 hours.
We may come back. We'll see.
We'll see. If I haven't fallen asleep by that time. Are we going to have a party on the stream for New Year's, Auntie Kelly and Uncle Mark?
We'll see.
Possibly.
My whole family have gone to a party, so.
Yeah, exactly. Sam said, I use salted caramel chocolate biscuit bars for the base. Oh, I knew you'd be clever and use something. And grated galaxy white chocolate over the top of the cheesecake. So it was like a chocolate Christmas pudding cheesecake. Oh, wow.
I think your mum would like that.
Yeah, that sounds really, really good. Do you think it would work with mince pies? If you did a mince pie cheesecake. So if you crumbled it, I mean, you don't obviously have to have big bits of pastry in there. I know it's probably the most unhealthiest thing I could think of, but that was a
mince pie base. So you do a mince pie biscuit base. Instead of biscuits, she would just crunch all mince pies.
Oh, Zachary is still saying, one more present, Nana. Peas, Nana. He says peas. Well done, please. Peas.
Peas.
Bless him. Because you said the best thing about this Christmas has been the Xmas markets for me. Getting out and about and trying all sorts of yummy things, whether it's been mild and dry, which has made everything family friendly too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Which markets did you get to go to, Kirsty?
So, my question to you earlier, which I'm going to post to everyone right now.
Okay.
What's been the highlight of 2024?
Oh. For me, getting back to Florida.
Yeah. Because it was our first time back.
It was our first time back for 4 years. So for me, it was us being able to get back to Florida. That for me is a highlight.
For me, eating at Space 220.
Really?
Yeah.
That was your top?
Because we hadn't been to Florida for ages, and this was one of the new restaurants. And we'd pretty much eaten at a lot of the restaurants, but Space 220 was one of those restaurants we hadn't tried. But we had tried, what do you call it? Bahama Breeze.
Yeah.
We'd been to Crystal Palace. We'd been to there was another one, not Five and Dime, Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah.
But Space 220 was that one that I really wanted to go to. So and not only did we get to go to it once, we got to go to it twice.
Twice this year. That's what the second time I think was better, because we did it on your birthday, so we had the full shebang. It was expensive, I'm not going to lie. That will be the next thing I edit. Now, you may have noticed, so I talked to my mouthful, that I had to upload, then take off, then re-upload the Cheesecake Factory video, which is due tomorrow. There was a copyright strike on it. And every time I uploaded it, it said it was all fine, it's okay. Then it kept saying, you've used this music, you can't use this music. So I thought, oh, for God's sake, it said it was fine. So I had to get, the only way I could find out was just to upload it, wait a few hours, and it tells me I can't use it.
Right. I'm waiting for Mark to try his burger. Right. I'm going to try my burger.
Let's do it.
Because he's eating everything but trying his burger.
Let's do the burger. Right. So I have gone for the temper tantrum. What's in this one? Is it vegan or is it vegetarian?
I don't know.
It's vegetarian because well, it could be vegan because it could be vegan cheese. Right in there. Wow, look at that. Is that double patty? Or is it just how it is? It looks like it's double patty. This is vegetarian at least.
Let me have a look.
Oh, Sam said mince pie homemade ice cream is so good.
Wow, that would be good.
Lauren, Happy New Year to you. How are you?
Lauren, Happy New Year.
What are you up to, Lauren? Sorry, I just put my hand in sauce. Have you been, Lauren? Did you have a nice Christmas? We are looking forward to seeing your thing in Florida.
Okay, so this is vegan, and the chips were vegan as well, and the chicken nuggets are vegan.
So I've had a very vegan-y thing.
Yeah. So everything's vegan.
Apple pie ice cream too. The pastry freezes and it's too delicious. Do you know what? What I love about certain ice creams is when you get little chunks of something in them. It really does add to it. Okay, let me try this. Here we go.
This is the tempeh, vegan.
That is actually really good. Try it.
It's got gherkin in it, but okay.
Use that side. Oh, she's so fussy. There's a lot of sauce in that. It's got loads of sauce in. Now the burger itself is ever so thin. As you can see that. It's ever so thin.
They've done it like a smash burger.
Yeah. Oh wow.
That's a good burger.
That is really nice.
That is a good burger.
I've got to say, I've been very impressed with meat juice, meat liquor even.
Meat juice.
Meat juice. Meat liquor. It was called something. Oh, here you go. Free on. Go and take a bite. There we go. Freon said, also, shall I do the usual drill, do my community post and get my viewers to join? If you want
to, please do.
The more the merrier. Freon said, I've just told my viewers to join here on Auntie Kelly, Uncle Mark. Oh, bless you. Share the burger with me. I want some. There you go. Freon takes a bite. No. You got to do yours. So right. Kelly's gone for the bacon cheeseburger.
I went for the bacon cheeseburger. I have had meat liquor before. It was a number of years ago. We're talking well over 5 years ago. So.
Yes, that is gherkin you just tasted. There is definitely gherkin in here, Freon. There's a lot of gherkin in here. Oh, wow. Do you go for... Yeah, yours is double patty. It's got cheese. It's got bacon.
It's got cheese. It's got bacon. I don't think mine's a double patty. Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. All right, here we go. That's a good burger. You can tell it's homemade or freshly made. It's not store-bought burger.
No, definitely not. I think, Liam, you'll like this one. This one here, the vegan one.
It's a really, really good burger.
Wow.
I really recommend meat liquor for sure.
Okay. There you have it. So that is our little review of meat liquor. Do you want to hand me the bag just for a second? That's the logo. Instagram, the website, everything on there. We would recommend that. Would you say? This is one of the nicest burgers I've had in a while. That's really good. Okay, so there we have it. Meat liquor.
It's juicy. The homemade relish, tomato relish, is really good as well. I'm not a tomato person.
No, you're not.
But that homemade relish that's in there is really, really good.
It's funny. Freon, you're just like Kelly. Kelly cannot stand gherkins. I was having deep fried gherkins when we were out in Florida, which I really got into. Not your...
I almost ordered fried gherkins.
Freon said, also, I have been able to do the bus... Oh, I haven't been able to do the bus stream yet, but don't worry, I will be doing one tomorrow. If the weather depends on it, I will be live for 24/7, so please join. You're going to be live all day.
Hold on. I thought there's a weather warning.
No, there is where you are. Be careful.
Be careful.
Because in Ireland, there's a weather warning for most of Scotland, actually. So just be careful. Oh, wow.
That's why they're not doing the fireworks tonight, because there's a weather warning.
Lauren says, good, thanks. When you edit your videos, use music from the YouTube audio library on YouTube desktop site. You can also add the music on YouTube Studio editing package on desktop. Music of YouTube audio library, not copyrighted. Thank you. Do you know what? Because funny you should say that. So I use a package called Filmora to edit, and they have music on there. Now it said you can use the songs that I chose, so that's why I put them on there. However, they've been fine up to this point, and then suddenly all the songs they said copyright. So I've actually, funny enough, I have done just that. I took all of those songs off. It took me ages. Excuse me, I had to take them all off and put all the YouTube ones.
Yeah.
But I've edited another video for next week, so I will need to replace all the music, which is annoying. But thank you, Lauren. That is definitely something I am going to do, because it's so annoying that I had to do that. And I've never had a problem with Filmora's music before.
Yeah.
Because it does say on there you can use it. But that is really annoying. So I will be doing that. But no, thank you. That's a really good tip. Freon said, yeah, but London is doing fireworks. So there isn't a storm down here. And I think that's probably why. So if you are seeing the fireworks, it's actually quite mild though. It's quite cold, but there's no wind or anything like that. We were going to pop out to the local shops, but we completely forgot. Of course, everything shuts early.
Right. But it wasn't cold when I was outside. It's cold in the house, but not when I was outside. I was quite surprised at how mild it really was.
See, that's interesting. Also, I will be back. I want to change my channel name again. Okay, we will see you in a bit. Freon. Lauren said, I've had the same problem using music from my editing app. Most of them are copyrighted. See, that's interesting. I never had this problem before, Lauren. It's only now it started to flag them up. So I'm going to take your advice. From now on, I'm just using YouTube music.
I'm not sure, but I feel like, so there was one tune that I used to really like that was on YouTube that wasn't copyrighted. And then all of a sudden, somebody copyrighted it. So I'm not sure if, I believe YouTube has kind of stopped that where people can then claim it. But I don't know if other sites have done the same thing. So I think people then can claim them and they're copyrighted.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's me trying to review and eat this as well. Because she said, yeah, we got back from Scotland yesterday. And
Nice.
I think the snow weather will miss us. But I'm so glad we got back just in time. How was it? Because you said across the board, and I did wonder that if it was Scotland or Wales. So how was it? How did you enjoy it? Did you have a really good time there?
How was the breakfast? Tell us what was on the breakfast.
Yeah, I'm really interested to hear this as well. And did you have traditional Scottish breakfasts? Did they do the thing I want to try is it's like a tatty thing they do. So it's like, I think it's potato scone, and they call it tatty scone. It sounds incredible. So I'm hoping you had one of those. Here we go. Lauren said you can edit the video using Filmora first without the music and mute the parts you are adding the music. Save the video and upload to YouTube as private. Then use the YouTube audio library via desktop. Oh, that's interesting. So the other thing, Lauren, I was going to ask you, is there a way I can check what's copyrighted without having to upload it? Because what I tend to do is I'll upload the video, think it's all okay. In the initial checks, they say it's all fine. Then about an hour later, it comes back and goes, there's a copyright issue. Is there a way I can get it to check it without having to keep doing the upload? Please let me know because I'll be interested. Sam said you can only change your name twice. Then you've got to wait 2 weeks to change it again. Oh, I didn't know that. Yo, go careful then, Freon, because I think you've changed it twice already in the last certainly in the last week. You've definitely changed it. There's a weather warning in London too for tomorrow. Staying at home tomorrow due to the weather. Well, we have to do the same.
Yeah.
Hey, Tommy! Happy New Year!
Hey, Tommy! Happy New Year!
You just missed our little we did
a
food review of meat liquor, which when you're back in the UK, I would definitely recommend. If you've got one in Wales,
definitely.
I think they are national meat liquor, but
I don't know if they're national, but they are definitely around London.
I've never heard of this before. You'd had one before, but my burger was really good. Yeah,
they do have a few branches, but I don't know if it's international or national.
So, Tommy, where are you at the moment? You don't mind us asking? Where are you spending your New Year? And the same to everybody. Where are you guys spending your New Year? Are you going to spend it in? Is anybody going out?
The question still stands. What's been the highlight of this year, everyone? Let us know.
Go on, then. What's been yours?
I told you.
Oh,
Space 220.
Space 220. Space 220.
Yours is Florida as a whole.
I think Florida will be the highlight of Lauren's 2025. I think that will be the highlight of hers.
2025, yeah.
And Tommy, you've done so much this year.
I know.
What has been the highlight of yours? I'm guessing it's Grand Prix related, but I might be wrong. Right, I am done. I've eaten that whole lot.
I know.
Really good.
Mark just like walks everything down, and I'm still like,
And I feel a pig because I did eat earlier. But
this is my first meal today.
This is your first meal today.
Although I did have some crisps and chocolate earlier. Breakfast of champions.
There you go. Lauren said, not really. I know most or music on the YouTube library are non-copyrighted. YouTube let you use them in your video. Right. So I think that's probably the long and the short of it. And I think Lauren's right. And I did say this to you as well, didn't I? I said from now on in, I'm just using YouTube music. I'm not using Filmora because it's just too much. And I have to keep stopping it and starting it, which is really annoying. So thanks, Lauren. That is a little tip. I shall be using YouTube from here on in. Tommy said, I'm back in Italy right now. I'm there. I'm in Rome. My highlight was definitely the Monaco Grand Prix. I thought it would be. I wasn't sure which one though. Whether it be the Abu Dhabi one, the one you did in South America, or the one you did in Monaco. So I'm glad it. So it's the Monaco one for sure. How's it in Italy?
How's the weather?
I was going to say I'm guessing it's going to be still quite cold, because Italy is, or even though it's Southern Europe, it still gets quite cold. No, really glad you could join us as well. Let us know what you'll be doing for your New Year's. Kirsty said tatty scones are amazing. Scrumptious fried potato pancakes, essential part of the Scottish fryer.
Wow.
Do you know what I did see? And you know Adam Rickman, who used to do Man vs. Food. He's done a tour called, I think Sam, you told me about this, which is Adam Rickman Eats Britain. And he did one where they went to Scotland, and he went to a place called Scone, which is where scones were originally apparently invented.
Oh, really?
And of course, he had tatty scones in Scone, and he said how amazing they were. They made them especially for him, and then they made him another batch to go with his fried breakfast.
Wow.
He said they're just incredible. So they're literally just like you make a scone, but you add mashed potato to flour and butter like you would with a scone, but instead of raising them like you would with a scone, you just cook them quite flat. They're like little pancakes, potato pancakes. But he was raving. I really want to try them because he said they were absolutely amazing. They're delicious. So I do want to try it. Lauren said 2024 was good because I had my first cruise. Of course, you went to Norway, didn't you? And I really enjoyed it. So that's your highlight for 2024.
Wow.
It's amazing yours is a restaurant. I thought yours would be Florida, but no, it's one specific restaurant.
Do you know what? Because we've been to Florida loads of times and stuff like that. But to try something, we love Florida regardless. And we've been so many times. And I feel like I've never done an experience like Space 220. And me being into sci-fi and stuff like that, you know, like Star Trek, like Star Wars, like DS9 and Next Generation and all of that type of stuff. So to experience something like that after watching YouTubers go and watching other YouTubers experience these sorts of things, it was just amazing to go and experience it. And that's why it was my highlight.
Well, funny enough, actually, so Space 220, so I wanted to do a video for New Year's Day in case anybody was bored, because it's always a chill out day. There isn't much to do on New Year's Day, so I thought I'll put a video up. We'll put another one up on obviously the usual Sunday as well, so that won't replace the Sunday one. And after the following Sunday will be the Space 220. I was looking at the timeline of when we're going to do it. Then
I have now started travel day. I started it last night.
I know, exactly. So you started that one too. So we will show that one coming up as well. So that was Kelly's birthday, the actual day. So yeah, you'll be able to see what we got up to.
And what was lovely, we got chatting to a family that sat next to us. And you know, they were really interested in what we do and how we do these things and all that. It was lovely. It was lovely to meet them.
If you are watching, it was lovely to meet you. I promise we will have that Space 220 one up soon. I know you've been wanting to see that one because they're in it. So we will be showing that soon. It's just obviously just the way that the videos have gone. I've tried to do them in the order of the holiday. So that will be up next after. So Cheesecake Factory tomorrow, Perkins on Sunday, and then the following Sunday will be Space 220. And there we go. Lauren said, I'm looking forward. Oh no, sorry. Freon said, oh, you've changed your name. That's why I didn't spell it. Freon loves all. Oh, so you have changed it. Uncle Mark and Auntie Kitty, I've changed my name and photo. I like the photo. And I do like the name change. Freon loves all, 43. Lauren said, I'm looking forward to Florida, but I've got flight anxiety as my first time flying.
Yeah.
I'm nervous about it. And it's a long flight, 9 hours. Do you know what, Lauren? I've got flight anxiety as well. So when we flew to Florida, I was very nervous about it. My first flight, transatlantic, was to Vegas. Do you remember, with you? And I was really, really nervous. I was thinking, oh God, it's gonna be difficult. It's absolutely fine. For most of the trip, it's just, you don't even feel it. It's so smooth.
I think you had so much anxiety. He was like, how am I going to tell that I can't do another flight? I can never fly like that again and blah, blah, blah. Then you got to Vegas.
It was fine. It was fine. And I worked myself up. Do you know what it is? Because you're not used to it and you haven't flown long haul before. You think, oh, you know, how is it going to be? But obviously, once you settle back and relax, the flight it's so smooth. I was actually shocked how smooth it was. You know, I said to you as well, if you're in a car, close your eyes, you'll feel it's quite bumpy. If you close your eyes in a plane, it's absolutely, so it's like sitting in the chair like I am now. No movement. You'll be absolutely fine. I know 9 hours is long, but once if you bring one of your tablets or devices with you, listen to some music, catch up with some podcasts or something, it'll be gone before you know it.
Play some games if you need to, all of that type of stuff. Yeah, you'll be fine, Lauren. Honestly, you'll be fine.
Lauren, you'll when you make it, you'll think, oh, is that it? Honestly, you won't even notice it. Sam said potato cakes are so underrated. I think an awesome potato cake food truck. Oh, that's a good idea. Would be a great idea, and reintroduce Britain to how good they are. And you can make them with leftover mash. They're great. Well, we have leftover mash. We do have leftover mash from Christmas.
We do. I didn't know if you used it all.
No, I didn't. So I could actually do that with that. That's great thinking.
Because you did bubble and sweet.
I did, but I didn't use all of it. So so it's potato, flour, and I forget. Did you add butter as well? There's a lot of butter in the mashed potato as it is, but I think this needs plugging in.
Because I had honey mustard mash.
Lucky I spotted that. Otherwise, we just go pew, and the power would go.
No, it was quite a bit of power.
No, but just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
I'm just saying.
But that's a brilliant idea, because you do get. You know, there was that guy with the mohawk who's dyed his hair, who does the jacket potatoes. You know who I mean. I've forgotten the guy's name, but I don't
watch it, but
he's gone viral, basically.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's gone viral as well. I can imagine. Oh, this could be a bit of a. Can you give me a bit of slack? And if I dip this in that blue cheese sauce, I should go mad. Right, here we go. I think that's in. We got power. There we go.
It behind the screen.
So I just did it for now, because otherwise I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, absolutely. I definitely want to try some of those potato cakes. So it's flour, potato. I'm guessing it's some form of butter with it as well. So you bind it and then you fry them, don't you? And they're not like normal scones. You have to fry them flat. Freon said, where are we? It's because I'm Catholic and I love all, even God and Jesus, because they gave us life. Where are we? Hang on, let's skip there. He is our savior. There, hence the Freon loves all. Kirsty said, your Florida vlogs were so good. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Kirsty. We really do appreciate you watching them. But I had to laugh every time Kelly passed the camera to Mark. I reckon I'm closer to Kelly's height, 5'2", because I felt I was flying when Mark took over. Well, funny enough, our youngest nephew used to come up to me when he was little and just go, and he wanted me to pick him up and put him on my shoulders. And that's because he liked to be really up there tall. But every time I go to take him down, he'd go, which is no, stay up there. And I told you that story was so funny. So cut a long story short, we went to a wedding once. This is many years ago. And he was on my shoulders as we were walking through the wedding area. And he kept moving side to side. And I thought, what's he doing? I thought he was trying to struggle to get off. So I thought I'd take him down. So I went to pick him up and he went, no. In other words, no, I want to stay up here. Next thing I know, he's got all these feathers in his little fingers. I thought, what the hell is that? I looked around, all these women are glaring at me. And I thought, oh no. So what he'd been doing, he'd been leaning over. Of course, women with fascinators with the feather, he grabbed them. He's under 2 at the time. He grabbed them and pulled these feathers. Clever boy.
Honestly.
Sam said, my kids used to like me to add sweet corn into our potato cakes. Oh, that's an idea.
Sweet corn be lovely.
Mix the potato cakes around nice chunks of cheese. Oh, really? A bit like bunsik.
Yeah.
Bit like bunsik. So
I would enjoy it if it was mozzarella.
Those are the Korean dogs we have sometimes. So what they do, they've got a stick of mozzarella and they put a dough around that. and then chunks of potato all cut up. Obviously they dip the dough in the potato, so it sticks to this potato, and then they deep fat fry that, so the bread cooks. So it's almost like having fried bread, almost like a chip sandwich. It's so good, but that mozzarella melts in the middle. But that sounds incredible. Freon said, also, I bet Jesus would bless our fabulous family. Oh, bless you.
I'm sure he does.
What was I going to say? That sounds incredible, though. That sounds really, really good. The one thing I was going to say with corn, if anybody's got an air fryer, one of my recommendations is to get your corn. Once you've washed it and taken all those little beard bits off, then I do a little concoction of olive oil, garlic powder, garlic pepper, soy sauce, and chili flakes. And then you marinate your, I'm doing this, turn the corn in this marinade, put them in the air fryer, 14 minutes, 7 on one side, turn them, 7 on the other. And that's on air fry at 200. Try that. It tastes like barbecue corn. It's incredible.
So, does anybody have, other than what your highlight of this year was, does anybody have any plans? I'm not talking about like, you know, what is it, a New Year's resolution or anything like that. But do you have any plans, or are you putting any plans in place to do something for 2025?
Well, I was going to say that's almost like a New Year's resolution.
I don't like to say resolution because it sounds temporary when it's like a New Year's resolution. I feel like sometimes resolutions have a little bit of a negative connotation in it, in the sense that resolutions are great and I love them and all of that, but I feel like it's almost like, do you know what, this year I'm going to go to the gym, and you go at it hard, and then January is just like, and then January.
I've never had that as a New Year's resolution. So
I just want to know, does anybody have any plans that they are going to execute during 2025? So I'm still laughing at Kirsty's comment, because I do that without noticing, Kirsty. So when I grab the camera, you see go up. I gotta say, you do get advantages of being tall. And in the travel day, I'm holding the camera and I'm at an angle and I've cut half my face off and all of this is just ridiculous. But our height difference is quite significant. There was a quiz we saw where there was a guy really, really tall with a woman that's really short, and then you would say to your brother, "Oh, that's me and Mark," and your brother went, oh, Freon said also, I've got a big year at school. Freon, what is happening this year? Tell us. What have you got planned? I know you've done, well, Freon, you've done quite a lot this year. Tell us, what was your highlight? Yeah, what was your highlight? What did you enjoy the most, or what do you look back on and you know you're going to remember the most about 2024? Yeah, let us know. And Sam, I've been loving your videos, by the way. I've been catching up. I've left little comments on them. I love the ones where you think, you filthy animal, from Home Alone. From Home Alone. Love that quote. Really good. Doing more singing and performing at other events. Nice. Wow. Are you gonna do maths again? I'm guessing you are, but you led the maths, didn't you? Or you were heavily involved in the last time. So whether you'll be doing that again. Now, I'm trying to fight off a cold which Madam gave me. So I've got lemon and I can't help it if I caught a cold. Ginger and so if I sound a bit that's the reason why. Can't help it if I caught a cold. Your second one in 2 months. Yeah, because I caught one when I was in November. And affected me. And now you're giving me all this one over Christmas. And it's always, like Sod's Law, it is always when I'm off work. Never when I'm at work. Let me tell you something, because somebody still had to function during Christmas Day when they had spent the whole day in bed the day before. Freon said, yes, we're doing maths this term. We're doing maths on Ash Wednesday and All Saints Day. That is a very big maths. Yeah, so you're going to be involved heavily in that as well, I'm guessing. So keep us in the loop. Tell us what will be happening as we do up to New Year. But yes, what happens in the Catholic traditions for New Year? Is there anything there, or not really? No, you make your resolution. But I'm not super Catholic. I am Catholic, but I'm not Like my mum would.
Super.
My mum is more involved. Like she goes to church every Sunday and stuff like that. I was brought up Catholic, so I was in the choir and stuff like that. But normally I will go on like certain occasions. So I might go at Easter, or like, I might go midnight mass or something. I didn't go this year or the last couple of years, but that's because we were doing Christmas. So we've been doing Christmas the last few years. But yeah, I mean, when Freon says Ash Wednesday, and I'm thinking that's the Wednesday before Lent, right? So that's your last day when you can eat all the stuff. So you have Ash Wednesday, I believe, is when it starts, when your Lent starts, because Tuesday, which is Pancake Day, is when you finish up all the stuff, and then you start your thing. But when you said Ash Wednesday, I thought, but the Ash Wednesday is not for a while yet.
But he's talking about 2025.
Yeah,
so
but that's not for a while yet.
No, I know it's not.
I think it's
March,
is
April?
it March this year? I believe. I think.
Oh, I can hear fireworks.
Fireworks, yeah. I believe it's March this year, going into April.
Okay. Hey, Richard, how are you?
Hey, Richard. I hope you're well.
Hey, while I'm here, loads of vlogs going up on my channel. So, how you been? Did you have a good Christmas?
I like how Richard, he hasn't asked us how we are, like what's going on. Like, just let you know, there's so many stuff going up on my channel. Thank you for letting us know that. But how are you? What are you up to? What have you been doing? All of that type of stuff.
Freon said, and the S6 kids help at the children. Is it liturgies in our school parish? I haven't got my glasses on. In our school parish cathedral. Okay, there you go. Is it liturgies?
Liturgies.
Sorry,
but I don't know what the S kids are. Was that year 6?
I'm guessing it's year 6. Richard said, "Happy 7th day of Christmas." That was always the joke, isn't it? With Eddie Izzard says, because everybody knows everything up to 5. 5 gold rings, and then he said the rest of it no one remembers. 6 farmings, 9 pygmies. It's like that. It's one of those things you can't remember. So I don't know. Is it 7 laws of leaping? I can't remember.
Yeah, 7 laws of leaping. 6 geese are laying.
Oh, we can hear fireworks going off here too, says Kirsty. I think you'll hear that quite a lot for the build up, and then suddenly come midnight you'll get boom, 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 boom. There weren't many displays around our place anyway.
We don't normally. There aren't displays for New Year normally. It's only November.
No, there always used to be, but the council have cut back on them. So it's only
not New Year's displays.
Yeah, there were.
I've never known them locally. I've only ever known them in London. I've never.
No, they've done. There's quite a few councils said they've cut back on firework displays for New Year's. Richard said wind here is extremely bad. Had a mini tornado destroyed past. Oh my God! Destroyed past my house, but a few doors along. Not so lucky. Well, blimey. We've not had it bad there at all.
No.
Nothing like that. I mean, we did pop out very briefly just before the live, but I was going to say it was actually quite mild. Well,
I hope your neighbour's okay.
Yeah, it's all right. I hope nothing's been destroyed in your house, Richard. Yeah, year 6, said Freya.
Right.
I mean, we are the ambassadors for the primary, so we go to them, to the children's liturgy.
Yeah.
Freon said, and on Ash Wednesday we go to our school chapel and we get the ashes on our forehead.
That's right, yeah.
And the little kids get them too. It's they're the first one, so I'm gonna cry. Oh, that's really nice. Richard said, yeah, how's was your Christmas? Mine was okay-ish, good and bad, but last weekend at my sister's was blessed.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice though. I'm sorry to hear it's been a bit hit and miss. What happened? Anything good? Anything? Ours was quite good. So Kenny and I were hosting.
So Mark does all the grunt work. So like he'll do all like the peeling of the vegetables and all of this, and gets things from the garden and set up, because we don't have 2 tables, so we normally have to use a garden table and stuff like that. And then I come in and I do all the cooking. So I'll do all the marinating, all the timings, and all of that type of stuff, making all the marinades and the sort of like the gravy and stuff like that, and mash. I made honey mustard mash this year, and then I saw something on TikTok, And I did that with the vegetables. Your mum really enjoyed those vegetables, so that was quite nice. And then we had roasties, and I did stuffing and pigs in blankets, and yeah, just like loads of different stuff. But the mains came from my sister-in-law Alicia. She did lamb, and then I got her to do mac and cheese, and she also did peppered prawns. And then my mum did roast pork, and she did her roasties as well.
There you go. It did involve, if anybody's saying what all that involved, it did involve a lot of garlic butter. Quite a bit of garlic butter. So we did use a lot of that in the cooking. Yeah. Where are we? Freon said, Richard, like me, Richard, I'm Catholic too. God is willing to forgive anything bad that happens to you and your family. Richard said, only lost a few fake grass and bin. Don't use. Okay. When you say, lost a few, that's in the storm. I was going to say, I thought this is what happened over Christmas.
No,
noise was like a whizzing noise, very frightening. Neighbours few doors along, bad. Lots of pounds of damage on their holiday was. Oh no, and they're on holiday as well. Oh God. Do you know what? That always worries me actually when we go on holiday. What state the house will be when I get back? Because the last thing you want after you're back, you're relaxed for that long flight, you're semi-relaxed, and then you get back and there'd be something terrible to have to deal with.
Well, for us, it was nothing to the house, but it was the flight. When we landed and we were just delayed, we couldn't get anywhere.
That was
we couldn't
annoying.
Get out or anything.
Kirsty said, I would like to get my dog boarding license in 2025 so I can start looking after people's doggies when they're away on holiday. They will be so loved, safe, and looked after.
Do you know what? A friend of mine's friend does that. She runs a doggy motel, and she always puts up pictures of little dogs that are staying with her and stuff like that. They had a dog, and then the dog passed away, and they got their ashes pressed in like this little rainbow thing. It was really lovely. And then they started to run a doggy motel, and then they got another dog. They're very much into beagles. And the dog that they had was a beagle, and then they've got another dog which is now a beagle. But they sort of like run a doggy motel, and these other dogs come and they look after.
Do you know what, Kirsty? I know you'd be brilliant because you're a really loving, caring person. So I know those dogs would be so well looked after. Oh, that's amazing. Do you know what? Do it though. I think you should do it. Even if you just get the qualification and don't do it immediately, at least you know you've got the the license. At least then you know you've got it, and then at any time you can set that up. That would be absolutely amazing.
If we had a dog, I'd drop it off to you.
Yeah, exactly. Here we are, Kirsty. Bye. Rion said, also, Auntie Kelly and Uncle Mark, please consider coming back tonight for another stream for New Year. If I leave, I would love it. Well, we'll see what we can do.
We'll see what we can do.
Only because I'm feeling a bit under the weather, but I will try and do a little stream at midnight.
Yeah. I will. Do you know what? I'll put something on the community board and say if we'll do one or not.
Because I think you should, so we can have a family party stream. That would be good. Oh. Well, we'll see what we can do. Yeah. Even if it, do you know what? We will, but only if it'll probably be short because I'm just feeling a bit ropey.
Okay. So, all right, we're committing to it. So we'll be here.
We will see you at midnight.
It will only be very short because Mark's not feeling well.
Liam said, I'm stuffed.
I don't blame you.
Did you have the whole pizza? What size did you get, Liam? What size pizza did you get? I'm hoping it's large. Richard said, there's a roof gone. Shed up the road now.
Oh, no.
Wow. Never seen the wind so violent. That's so strange it's not here.
Yeah.
Because you're not a million miles away from us.
Yeah.
At a huge bang. They have half a living room now. Oh, my God. That's incredible. I mean, it's really rare you see the wind that strong.
Yeah.
Funny enough, this is a boring thing, but when I was checking our insurance, if the winds are below 55 miles an hour, they won't pay up if there's damage to the house. It's got to be 55 miles an hour or over. I don't know who set the 55 miles an hour limit, but it's got to be 55 miles all over. Only a medium, Liam. But mind you, you're quite a slender guy, so I think that's probably why. But I'm glad you enjoyed your pizza. Good way to see in the new year. Stuffed on a slice of pizza. Richard said, I tried going out, shut my gate, and got violently pushed by the wind.
Yeah, I bet. If it was that strong, yeah, for sure.
Do you know what? Actual fact as well. I guess it's mad because I don't know. Maybe it's just where the gusts of wind were. There have been. Did you know? Per square mile, there are more tornadoes in the UK than anywhere else on the planet.
Oh, really?
Per square mile, but because they're all mild tornadoes, like really, most of them are. I was shocked by that fact, and it's because Britain has one of the most complex weather systems on the planet because all these fronts kind of batter the UK from all different sides. So that's the reason why. See you two at midnight. See you soon. All right, have you got to go? Well, hopefully we will see you a bit later on. But you're all right though, Richard. Like I said, apart from those bits, I mean, that's lucky that wasn't your place.
Yeah.
That could have been quite something if it had been your place.
Oh, I'm sorry for your neighbour.
Yeah, exactly. Have you told them? Have you in touch with them? You managed to tell them that half their house is down the street. That was. I feel sorry for them as well because that's pretty bad.
Yeah, that is pretty
Can you imagine
bad.
that someone phoned us up and said, "Oh, half the house is down the street"? You think, "Oh my god." You will see me. Bye. See you in a bit. All right, Freon. Take care. Yeah, that is quite scary. I do many years ago. Our next door neighbour was when I was living back with my parents. There was something wrong with their water tank. I think they'd been on holiday and it had frozen or something, and it burst and it came through the entire living room. Flooded the living room, but I say flooded. It was about that deep, full of water. So it can happen.
Wow.
Richard said, "I'll be in bed after fireworks and up in London. Made sure I had mega lazy morning today, so I'm not tired. Doing a New Year parade." Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Are you actually heading into London now?
Yeah, you do it every year, don't you, Richard? Yeah. And then he puts it on his channel. Yeah.
Oh, yes, you're going to do that? Oh, what? We'll take a look at that. We will take a look at that. So if anybody's interested, Richard will be doing his London parade for the fireworks. Good that you took a nice, easy day, because I know you're going to get back late. And also as well, now London, correct me if I'm wrong, Richard, London always used to do free travel on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
I don't think they do it anymore. Tip. Oh, so Richard said a tip. YouTube let you do 3-minute shorts. I'm doing short this time. Okay, so it's just going to be shorts for your trip. All right, we shall keep an eye out for that for your midnight thing. I know because you pretty much load them up straight away, so I'm sure that'll be quite good. 2024, I missed. Oh, I see.
Do you know what? I thought you went up there. I don't know why I thought you were there for 2023 into 2024.
Well, go careful up there because it's going to be very, very busy.
Yeah.
Now they did say along the Thames where the firework display is, it's ticketed only. Now it never used to be many years ago. When I first came to London, you could just basically go there.
Yeah.
But it's now ticketed. Obviously not the whole of London, just the Thames area. So just have that in mind if you are going up there. They won't let you there unless it's on the Thames, on the River Thames, unless you got a ticket for it.
Wow.
But I remember 97 was the first time I went to do one in London. That was a long time ago. I said to myself, I'd never do it again. It was so busy.
Yeah, we went one year, and my stepdad vowed never to go again.
I do what it is. It's nice being there, but obviously it's cold. It's so packed. You say Happy New Year, then you think, I've got to get home somehow. And then everywhere doubles, trebles, even quadruples their prices if you want to get anything to eat. So, yeah, I was just thinking it's not really the New Year spirit.
Me and my friends used to go to a club. I don't hear anybody saying they're going to clubs these days. All I hear is ticketed event. That's all I hear, ticketed event. I don't like what. Gone are the days when you just go to a club and. But this is what me and my friends used to do. We used to go like, what we do New Year's Eve, right? Let's go here, let's go there, and we're scouting for a club, and that's what we're going to do. No, I'm going to go and get the Toblerone.
Well, I was going to indulge in a little bit of this and a little bit of get baked. We do have some left. We do need to eat that.
Oh, do you want to go and grab the?
All right, but instead we'll do the other taste test. I shall be back.
So we were in Sainsbury's yesterday, sort of doing like a little bit of a shop and stuff like that. And I came across this Toblerone and I was just like, huh? I've got to try this. I've never tried this before. And so, yeah, we bought it yesterday. And so...
Just what you want after burger and chips. Here we go. So this is... here we go. This, oh, hang on. Is that something on there? It's the Toblerone golden caramel. Never seen this before.
Never seen it, never tried it. We're about to try it now.
And it's got its unique thing, but there you go. Look, oh, it's probably best if I showed that. That's what it looks like. Golden caramel with honey and almond nougat. So there we are.
Oh, so what's Richard saying?
I've decided for 2025, find all the non-brand and non-trend reviews on food and drink. So give small companies a chance.
Well, that sounds really, really good.
There is a very famous TikToker called, what's his name again? Keith Lee, is it?
Oh, Keith Lee, yeah.
Who does something I think that's really noble, Richard, to do that, because he goes to struggling businesses and helps advertise their food.
Yeah, he does. So basically with Keith Lee, he will go to all of these independent places and he will try this food, and if he'll be very honest and tell you the truth. And what he does, now that he's well known, he doesn't go into the restaurants. Now he sends in his family because he wants to be treated. He wants to see what the customer service is like, how the people are, and all of this. And he went to one place, and it was they were like to his family, no, sorry, it's going to be a 3-hour wait or whatever. And they were quite rude to his family. He goes in, oh yeah, we've got a table for you. And he was like, huh? He's like, no. And so yeah, he did not give them a good review at all. But yeah, he loves to help struggling businesses. He's been to other ones where like there was a man, and he was he had an illness, and you know, it was terminal, unfortunately. And so the son, or the son had written to Keith Lee, and he goes, you know, my dad's in the restaurant 24/7 and all of this. I really want you to come down and try the food.
Do you want me to do this one? Are you okay with that?
No, I thought we were going to have half each, but
no, go on, let's do this.
Ooh.
Have a chunk. It's New Year's. We can treat ourselves to a chunk of chocolate.
Doesn't have to be New Year's for me to treat myself to a chunk of chocolate.
But I do think that's a really noble thing to do, Richard, actually, to give people a chance.
Yeah.
Go to some people or some places, maybe restaurants that are struggling. You all right? Do you want me to do it? Yay, well done. Look at that. Right, Richard said he's had this chocolate and said it's a game changer. Look at that.
Wow.
I've never seen one that's golden like that. TikTokers lol, YouTubers are more epic people. Right, here we go.
Ching ching.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is really good.
Yeah.
It's like a very, very, very good white chocolate.
Mm.
I'm not a big fan of white chocolate, but this is actually really nice. The little bits of nougat in there. You get tiny bits of crunch in there.
Nuts.
This is far superior to a regular Toblerone.
I like a regular Toblerone, but when I was younger, I ate so much. Now I can't eat them really.
Oh wow, that is really, really good. I have to say. And we haven't scored anything of this. Let's finish this off and we'll score. Gary, push it towards the bar. It comes off easier. I think Gary was trying to snap it off.
Right, yeah. I could have done it the other way.
If you're trying to break the bits off from there, and snap. Oh wow.
Really, really good.
I mean, it's quite sweet.
Yeah.
You get the caramel in there. I'm going to say, actually, you could probably only have a few chunks of these and then that's it.
It'd be maybe one.
Yeah, I agree. I think 1 or 2, and then it's because now I've had it, and also I'd recommend having these probably with a tea or coffee because it is.
See, Mark is saying 2, 1 for me.
Wow.
I'd have to wait much later on in the day. I couldn't eat 2 in one go.
Wow, I mean, it is sweet. Oh, it's got honey in it.
Yeah, it's got honey in the other one, the main one.
There you go. Right, okay, let's score. So we're going to start off. We'll start off with, are meat liquor.
Mm.
So we'll start off. I haven't got much left of yours. So start with the fries.
Much left?
Any left? Oh, right, I've got none left. Start with the fries. What do you make of the fries?
I really enjoyed the fries.
Just to remind you. They were lovely spiced, I think. Look at that. They got a lot of...
Soft in the inside. I thought they were great.
Score?
I'll give them an 8.
I gave them an 8 too. I was giving them an 8 too. Right, next up was my... Well, I don't know I'm showing it because there's none there. My vegan chicken nuggets.
I enjoyed those too.
I agree.
I'd give them an 8.
I gave them an 8 too, so that's 2 8s. Right, your wings?
My wings, really good. I'd give them an 8.
Nice and sticky.
No, what would have raised it is if they had been coated in breadcrumbs or something. Then they would have scored higher.
There you go.
Yeah.
Right, burger. What was yours?
I'd give my burger an 8 as well.
I'd give mine. I'd give it an 8.5. My one.
Oh, really?
I don't normally like. I normally like vegan burgers, but this one is one of the better ones.
Wow.
One of the better ones. So I'll give mine an 8. And I think that's it, isn't it, for the foods? Right, and last but not least, the Toblerone. St. Cot said it does look good. I do like white chocolate and caramel. This one is very sweet, St. Cot, but I think you would like it.
Yeah.
It is really nice. What would you give this?
I'd give it an 8.
I agree. I'd give it an 8. So we've given all 8s.
Yeah.
8 to say it, but we gave it all 8s across the board. That chocolate has to be a 10 out of 10, Richard's given it.
Wow. All right.
Now, you may ask, why have we only given it an 8 where Richard's given it a 10? Now, for me, the only reason being, it is very sweet.
Yeah.
I think you can only eat one thing. So if you only had one, it would elevate it to a 9 or a 10. If you were to try and eat more of it, I think you would struggle.
Yeah.
Because it is very, very, very sweet.
Now, you may ask yourself.
Which is probably good, actually, because it forces you just to have 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then that's it. I rate them 6 as I tried those nuggets. Have you tried meat liquor? I actually quite like them, Richard.
Yeah,
I thought they were really, really good.
The best thing about those nuggets as well, other than I love the crispness of those nuggets. They were really crisp, like more crisp than a McDonald's one or something like that. Yeah,
sure.
It was very nice.
For sure. St. Cot, I definitely would recommend that. If you like white chocolate and nougat, you're gonna like this one.
Yeah, for sure.
I do, like I said, my only downside to it is it's very, very sweet sickly. I could probably eat another one. I don't think you could, though.
No, you could, but I couldn't.
Your rating, lol, says Richard. It's funny, actually. Kelly and I were quite similar with ours, but you've gone slightly different. So you've gone lower with the nuggets, but much higher on the chocolate.
What makes you go lower on the nuggets, Richard? What makes you do 10 out of 10 for the Toblerone? What is it that makes you give it 10 out of 10?
No, 10 out of 10 for me means it's the best chocolate I've ever had.
10 out. I very rarely rate anything 10 out of 10.
Now this bad boy, we did rate 10 out of 10 because because we said it's the best chocolate cake we'd ever had. We had to give it a 10. And I'm just going to have a little bit now. Whilst we're on the live.
This is a week old, by the way.
Doesn't stop me enjoying.
No. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Just what you need after some chocolate.
Yeah, after chocolate and the nuggets and the burger and whatever else you had this morning and lychees. And...
Oh, I thought I had those. Well, it is Christmas.
And custard. Did you eat custard?
Oh, I had custard.
You ate custard earlier. Like, okay.
This chocolate is tremendous. It really is. That's why I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, it's a really good cake. It really is a good cake.
Do you know what? It's weird. As you leave it, the saltness intensifies a bit, which actually I quite like.
Are you eating 2 ends?
No. Just the one end, but that's all the caramel. This is in dedication to St. Cot. Because
St. Cot's only finished his. He finished his before Christmas.
That's really good. All right.
We gave one to Mark's parents, and then we ate one on Christmas Day.
I know that's real piggery of me. Sorry, guys, but I just wanted to show that some.
No, you didn't. You just wanted to eat it.
I just wanted to eat it. Yeah, there's me pretending I wanted to show it, but yeah, I have that with. Now the get baked is less sweet than the Toblerone.
Yes, yes, it is.
Where are we? Posh chocolate. Richard said it's a posh chocolate. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's very good. I got to cook dinner live. Got to see what to do. Nuggets, not much of a kick. Oh, that's why. Did you want them to be more spicy though?
Ah.
The chocolate, it felt yummy, made me go, ooh, nice. So this is for the Toblerone, I think he's talking about. So I get it. It's very, very sweet. If you've got a sweet tooth, this is 100%.
Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't call it posh chocolate though.
No.
The only reason why I don't call it posh chocolate is because it's very common. Anyone can get it. It's not like you don't have to go to. You can go to any shop and get it. Posh for me has to be you have to go specifically somewhere to get whatever it is. So for me, this is not posh chocolate. Anybody can get it. You can get it in any shop and all of that type of stuff. So I think for me, yeah, it has to be something like. So I don't know if you were going to go to Godiva or Leonidas or Newhouse, like a chocolatier. I mean, even Thornton's, and I do not like Thornton's at all. Have they gone bust? Have they gone into implementation?
I think they have. Yeah. I might be wrong, but I think they may have done.
You know, like a lot of people used to like Thornton's, but even then you specifically had to go to that. So they were a type of posh, I guess, or I could understand why people would call those posh. But anything you can get in a normal shop, I think it's, you know, I like getting those things because then I know everyone can try it. So it doesn't, but for me, it's not posh chocolate. But I can see why, because it's not like your normal average Toblerone. So it's not the same as like the milk chocolate one, or there's an orange one at the moment. I didn't pick it up. I should have picked up the orange one as well. Because I've not seen that around really. But yeah, no, I wouldn't call Toblerone posh chocolate. But I tell you what I do love about Toblerone. The one thing that you can get them giant bars at the airport. So I would never eat it, but I like to see the giant bars.
Chocolate bar at my sister's lasted 4 hours. We fight over it. Oh wow, we ate the whole thing in 4 hours. I mean, you could eat the. I would struggle to eat that. Oh, not because of the quantity, but because of the.
It's very rich.
It's very rich and very
sweet.
Yeah. That's the only reason I'd do it. St. Cot, my friend, you're going to give this a good go. We would definitely recommend. But I agree with Richard. I would definitely recommend trying this. It is a really nice bar. For me, I prefer it to regular Toblerone.
I like the regular Toblerone as well.
So do I.
I ate so much of it now, but I eat M&S do a version on it, which I can eat. And every now and again, but it's rare, I do get a normal Toblerone because I do like them, and I like that. But I feel with the M&S, it's slightly different. It's not as rich as the normal Toblerone.
Happy New Year from us all here in Cornwall. Zachary says, Happy New Year, Martin Kelly.
Oh, Happy New Year, Zachary. Oh, bless you.
Happy New Year. Have a very nice time. Yeah. I hope you do. Oh, bless him. Richard said Thornton's now in shops and online is still there.
Oh, okay.
I thought it gone bust, or maybe I got that wrong.
Yeah.
Here's a question for you from Kirsty. Do you like Hotel Chocolat, Kelly? We have a lovely little shop in Westgate in Oxford.
Do you know what it is? I do, but I don't like it as much as other chocolates. They do one that I fell in love with.
Or was that the caramel one?
Yeah.
I knew.
I ate so many of them. So many. I now can't eat them. But them chocolates are just like the best chocolates. They're really, really delicious. They're like a little circle, and they sort of like dip down. They got like chocolate sprinkles on them, and it's caramel on the inside, and they are so good. So good. But yeah, I've eaten so many of them. But there's not that many chocolates in Hotel Chocolat that I actually like. But that is one of them. I really do like that one. And there might be one other one that I do like. I can't remember which one it is. I'd have to go in there and go, oh, yeah, that's the one. But I like runny caramel is my absolute favorite. But I don't like thick caramel. So, you know, like Cadbury's caramel, I'm not a lover of thick caramel, but I do love runny caramel. It's my favourite.
So over to you guys. Put it in the chat. Let us know your favourite brand of chocolate. What, as a treat to yourself. Well, I mean, it could be just the regular chocolate you would get, but so if Cadbury's is your favourite, then Cadbury's is your favourite. But do let us know in the chat what your favourite brand of chocolate is.
You're not really a chocolate person, but you will eat my chocolate.
I will eat chocolate if it's there. I wouldn't consciously go out and get it.
What's your favourite chocolate?
Probably
of mine that you eat.
Probably Newhouse Roadhouse.
Oh.
Richard said, I know Hotel Chocolat is British. Do you know what, Richard? Sadly, it was, and they sold it to an American company. It's not British owned anymore. As is Cadbury's, it's sold to Kraft.
Yeah.
So again, an American company. Richard said, you heard Cadbury's lost the royal seal and sales are down bad, and they should change the recipe back. I did know they promised they wouldn't mess with the recipe when Kraft bought it, but I don't know if that's still happening.
Right.
They have added obviously new chocolate values to that. I think Kraft wanted to buy it because they really wanted to push the sales out in the States. And when we were in Florida, we saw a lot of Cadbury's chocolate being sold.
Doesn't taste the same, to be fair. When I went to Dallas and brought lots of chocolate with me and gave them out and stuff like that. And the people in the States absolutely love British chocolate. Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I don't blame them.
Well, a friend of mine's from sort of Malaysia area, and he was saying that it's in the Far East. It's really, really liked Cadbury's.
Really?
Yeah. It's very popular, Cadbury's. All right, Rich is coming with the first one. He said Nestle brand and Mars you eat more of. Oh, really? So didn't I wonder, I don't know who bought Hotel Chocolat. I haven't got my phone to hand, but I could have been Mars. I can't remember. It was an American company that bought it. Nestle always reminds me of Croydon because that's where I think their head office is.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, for me, and they used to have a Poppets factory as well in Croydon.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, and then anytime I was up there, you could smell the chocolate coming from the factory. It doesn't operate now, or it was beginning to stop, but you could always smell chocolate when you were there. It's quite surreal, really.
Funny enough, a friend of mine, their grandparents lived in Bourneville, just outside, and they said they could smell, on a clear day, you could actually smell the
well, they don't make chocolate in that factory anymore,
no,
do
they don't. This is years ago,
which is a real shame. But you can still see the way that they've done the houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Quite nice.
We did the chocolate factory many years ago. Do you remember? We did a little tour of it, of the Cadbury's chocolate factory. If you're at all interested, it's one of our older videos. Go back. Tesco meal deals. Hey,
hey, how are you? I hope you're well.
Happy New Year to you too. How have you been?
I hope you're well.
Good to see you. It's really good to see you. I hope everything's okay with you.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming on. And again, Happy New Year to you. Yeah. What was I going to say?
Guess where the bulk of our Christmas shopping came from?
Tesco meal deals. Oh, so St. Cotter's come with Lindt.
Oh, really? Now, there's been some controversial stuff about Lindt in the news.
Why?
Because there's been certain things that have been found in the chocolate. And
don't tell St. Cott that. He likes
that's
it.
why I just said it's controversial. And then you asked me.
Oh. All right.
Yeah.
But I do like Lindt actually. What I do like about Lindt is when you just go into the shop and you can pick all the little different flavored balls of chocolate.
So Lindt do a really good chocolate that is one of my favorites, and it's it's a Lindt bar, and it's got a cookie in it. And I used to buy bars of that. But whenever we went to Lindt, I would buy bars of that. It was like one of the best chocolates. I love that chocolate for sure. One of the best chocolates.
You have to try Twin Peaks from Poundland. That chocolate is epic. Never tried that. I have to give that a go.
I've been to Poundland a few times, but I never ever thought. There was one time I got something in the chocolate section and I wasn't enamored with it. So I never really got chocolate from there again. But I've been to Poundland a few times, but chocolate has never been on my list to get from there. I have to be honest,
Well, we will have to give that a go. We're always willing to try new things. Tesco Mill just said everything is doing great. Oh, I'm glad you are. Hope you guys had a lovely Christmas and will have an awesome 2025. Well, same to you. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas as well.
I hope everyone did. I know Richard Jaws was a bit hit and miss.
Yeah.
But I hope there were more hits than misses.
Richard said Lindt do nice dark and mint ones. Richard, are you sponsored by Lindt? He said my sponsors are Lindt. St. Cott said I have the dark mint ones, very good. My favourite ones, I think, are I don't know why, but the coconut ones. I love coconut. Yeah. I think they're blue. They're always in a blue wrapper.
Mark does not like the mint ones.
I'm sorry, I'm not a mint fan. Chocolate mint fan.
Not like the mint.
I don't know. I've tried it so many different ways. It just reminds me of toothpaste every time I eat it.
Whenever we go, we do get a few of the pick and mixes, but I like the mango one, the white chocolate mango one. I really, really like that one. But I have to say my favourite is that cookie one.
Oh, with the cookie pieces.
Yeah. They do it in small, in amongst the pick and mix as well. And it used to be blue and black, but then they've changed it to yellow and black now. But yeah, I love them.
I love a pick and mix. Do you know what? It's only, remember Woolworths used to do pick and mix in the day. Now there are still shops that do it. I'm pretty sure Wilko still does pick and mix. But
Wilco's gone into administration. But they did do pick and mix.
But you kind of miss those stores that do pick and mix.
Yeah.
When we went to Florida, of course, you could see in the Disneyland stores they did pick and mix. It was so expensive. Pick and mix.
I think pick and mix in general, unless it was from somewhere like Wilco's or somewhere from Woolworths, pick and mix in general is expensive. I used to love a pick and mix from a sweet shop, like the good old sweet shop. You go and you choose your pick and mix and all of this type of stuff. They were the best. And you used to be able to go and you would get 10 sweets for 10p.
Oh my God, we sound really old.
10p, back in the day. 10p pick and mix. And I used to love it. And then back in the day, when I was very little, we would get half a p. And half a p were off all the broken sweets. And they would sell the broken sweets for half a p. But yeah, you could go in with 10p. And I was saying on one of the I think it was, so I'm doing the travel day at the moment, and I'm buying a bag of crisps, and I'm like, gone are the days when crisps used to be 10p, because back in the day crisps used to be 10p. Now $1.99 I was picking it up in WH Smith, $1.99. Now when I used to go and buy crisps and all that, 10p was, even back then, was cheap. So you think, oh, I can get that for 10p. And you could go and you could get a bag of crisps for 10p. Now, even though many years later and we've got inflation and we get paid more money, $1.99 is expensive for a grab bag. Not even a large bag of this. Right?
It depends where you go. Now, to be fair, if you go to the supermarket, I can get a big bag like that.
Right, but it's still $1.99.
Yeah.
Right? If you were to go and get a smaller bag, it would be £1.50 or £1.25.
Yeah.
But for a grab bag, that is still expensive, regardless.
Sorry. I love how you're passionate about the crisps.
Now, if you said to me it was 50p, I'd be like, that is but 50p for a packet of crisps is bargain. When I was growing up, 10p for a packet of crisps was a bargain. And even then you thought, oh God, 10p for crisps. And you used to get the mini cans, and the mini cans used to be 2p. Now the mini cans are like a pound. I'm like, oh my God. I sound like that. So there was this girl who was on TikTok, and she was a little girl. She's about 9 years old, and she was complaining about the price of ice cream. And the ice cream van was selling 2 ice creams for £9. The girl was upset. She was like, £9? He's not going to get very far, is it? Is he not going to get very far? £9 for 2 ice creams from the ice cream van. That's crazy.
Kirsty said, Kelly's stating hashtag facts. Do you know what? Actual fact, I will say, one thing that always shocks me now is when we go to Starbucks, is for 2 drinks is a tenner.
It's more than a tenner.
Yeah, it's more than £10.
More than £10.
And I do think, but I get a coffee and you get one of those fraps. And I think to myself, that's a lot for £10 for 2 drinks. It is a lot of money for 2 drinks.
I mean, I can't remember the last time we had Starbucks. was in Florida. Was November.
Didn't we have one since?
No.
No, we haven't actually. Because you'll notice that when we used to do the lives, especially during lockdown, we would have one every single time we did a live. And we've cut down on them massively.
Yes. We the last time that you might have had one with your parents, but I don't think you had Starbucks. I think you might have gone to Costco.
Oh no, we went to Nero's. Yeah.
But the last time we had a frappuccino together was when it was in November.
Wow.
We've not had a frappuccino.
That's not like us at all. Normally, like I said, every live without fail, religiously, we would have a frap. So or a drink from Starbucks. It just goes to show how we just like. So I suppose consciously we just think, oh no, it's too expensive.
Well, I don't even think it's consciously or anything like that. I just think it's we've had other stuff and we're doing other things. And so like today we've got the takeaway and
true.
You know, sometimes we'll buy things from M&S to try and all of that type of stuff. So we don't always buy. And at the moment I'm into drinking the iced teas. So I got mango iced tea. Let me just show you what I'm drinking. So these are the mango iced tea. Thoroughly recommend it. It is very, very good. But because obviously I'm getting over a cold and stuff like that, I've had it at room temperature. No ice or cold for me.
There you have it, guys. Well, we will leave the live here only at this point because we will be back on at midnight for anybody who wants to see in the new year. So normally I say that will be it until Friday, but we'll be it until midnight. So what we will do is we want to wish anybody that is can't make it for midnight a very happy new year. Thank you so much from Kelly and I for all your support this year. We've really appreciated each and every one of you.
We do.
And the channel would not be the same without you. Well, it wouldn't exist without you.
Right.
So we really want to say thank you so much to all your dedication. You come on the lives, the commentary, and we really are blessed to have you on our channel. So thank you so much for all your support.
And please come back at midnight and join us. And let's see in the new year. And I will reiterate everything that Mark has said. Thank you for joining us, you know, for getting involved, for making the channel what it is. We hope that it continues to grow and we become this large, lovely family. I just hope that if you can't join us at midnight, that you have an excellent new year. And we'll see you in 2025.
I know, sounds mad. See you on the other side, guys. So we will definitely look forward to spending more time with you guys. More vlogs to come. If we don't get to see you, have a wonderful new year. For those of you that want to see in the new year with us, we will be logging on just before midnight. We've got to be on just before midnight. Just before midnight. So we will be on there just to wish you all a happy new year. Until then, guys, take care. Look after yourselves. And remember to never talk to have fun. We will hope you see you at midnight. If not, we will hope you see you Friday. Happy New Year, guys. Take care.
Don't forget to melt my cheese.
That 2025 cheese. Okay, guys, we will see you hopefully at midnight. Take care. Richard,
just before midnight.
Yes, Richard, stay safe if you're going into London. And everybody, stay safe no matter what you do. Have a wonderful new year. We'll see you a bit later on.
See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye. Bye.